hurt so bad after 2 hours. I thought I was gonna need like physical therapy. Hi guys, okay, so I am about to go in to have my first Brazilian done. I'm freaking out though. I'm really scared. Like, I don't know how this is gonna go. I did take 2 extra strength Tylenol beforehand, and I've got some music to listen to, so I'm hoping that it's not that bad. But I've never had anything like this done before. Everyone said it's gonna hurt really bad, or it might not hurt bad. I don't know. So I'm making a video because you guys asked me to, so I figured I would just give you my before. I'm hoping that after I'm able to film after. So, all right, wish me luck. Here I go. Oh my God. Hi guys, welcome back. It's me, Drew, and today's video that I have for you, it is my experience of my first ever Brazilian wax. So last week on Tuesday, I got my first ever Brazilian wax done. And really quick, I wanted to mention, so if you, I know we sometimes have little friends watching these videos. I think this video, we're gonna say, is for people maybe like 13 and up, you know, if I can have that. I mean, just because we're gonna be talking about some sensitive body areas, and there may be some things that you don't want your little one to repeat or know about at this stage in life. Not, you know what I mean? So, okay. So, first of all, if you don't know what a Brazilian wax is, that is when you have all of the hair removed from your lady parts, and they also remove them from your butt. Right? There's no other way. Full on, everything's gone. So it's like, it's different than a bikini. So a bikini is where they remove all of your hair on your vagina, and Brazilian is when they remove all that and they wax your rear. So you might be saying, why would you do this? Well, first of all, I want to be clear, this wasn't done for anybody but myself. I actually have a good friend, Simply Marvelous. She has an amazing YouTube channel, and you've heard me give her shouts out many times. She gets them done, and I'd asked her about it once, and she said, you just have to do it one time. She's like, it's the weirdest thing. She's like, but it's gonna be something that like just builds your personal confidence. Do it for you, it'll feel good. And I figured, what a perfect time to do it than at this stage of my life when I've been going through so many changes. Just something interesting to try, and with being kind of like, you know, it really envelops in the beauty world, I figured this was something I wanted to check out. So I know I said, you know, let me know if you guys had questions. The main question people have is, did it hurt? So I'm gonna be completely honest with you. No. And now, first of all, that does not mean that it's not gonna hurt if you get it done. I'm just being real, it really didn't hurt that bad. But here's what I did first. So I had a lot of people that were like, dude, take some pain reliever or something before. So what I did was I took 2 extra strength Tylenol. Now, if you don't know anything about me, you know that I had a sleeve gastrectomy done October 4th. And that means I can't swallow a certain size pills and this and that. So what I did was I stuck it in coffee and I let them dissolve, and then I drank the coffee, and then I went to get my wax done. And honestly, there was only one spot during the experience that was like, okay, but otherwise I was really fine. Like, I was really freaked out. Honestly, the place where I felt like almost nothing was my booty hole. I'll be real with you. So, overall, I had a good experience. I decided to go and have this done. It was actually at like the Salon Professional Academy that is in town here, and basically it's where people who are students become cosmetologists and estheticians get to practice on you at discounted prices. Now you might be thinking that's a little bit odd that for something that sensitive you would choose that, but I'm cheap and I saw it was not expensive, and I figured, you know, I like a deal, and I've heard good things about them, so I figured I would give it a shot. So I actually thought that the girls who did it did fine. There were 2 students who were in the esthetician program. They both did an amazing job. Here was my only problem, and I don't know if this is something that was specific to them or specific to what I had done. It took a really long time. It took like 2 hours. And now, don't get me wrong, it's not like I've never ever taken care of business down there, so it wasn't like it was like, oh God, like so bad. it was just like, it took a really, really long time to do it. And basically, I asked a lot of questions when I was in there. So there is, I guess, hard wax and there is soft wax. And soft wax is where, you know, you lay down the wax, you take the strip and you pull the strip back. Hard wax is a wax that they put on and they don't put a strip on it, and then once it hardens, they remove the wax itself. And it's something that I guess like they kind of test and see based on you and your body what really works for you. For me personally, they end up using majority of hard wax. And this is kind of the big difference they said between hard wax and soft wax. So soft wax, you know, when you put it on, you put it in the direction of the hair growth and then you rip the strip away from where the hair grows. Now, hard wax, you put it on more in a figure 8 motion, like they lay the wax down, and then you can pull it from any direction and it just lifts the hair out. So I had this done. I feel like everything was incredibly smooth. Now it's been over a week and I'm starting to notice hair growth. I actually really like it. It sounds stupid, but stupid things like going to the bathroom, you just like, oh, I don't know. Because for somebody like me who I go to the gym a lot and I sweat a lot, I always feel like that area needs a lot more attention to keep odor free. If that's, I'm not trying to be gross, I'm just being real. Like when you work out a lot, you sweat more, and that's one of those areas that you don't want a lot of hair because it can kind of, you know, not be as pleasant as you'd like, and you have to wash a lot more. But with all the hair gone, it's like, girl, it's like nothing. And funny enough, I even got my period a couple days after, and I will say even having my period was better because usually when you have your period, it just feels a lot like messiness and gross when you've got like any hair down there, and when it's completely clean, it's like perfect. Like it's like a breeze. Like it was like, oh, my period, yeah, we got this. So overall, I really liked it. I didn't like that it took so long to do. Like I said, I don't know if that's something specific because I had 2 students in the program doing it or not. I did ask some questions. So one thing I asked them was, is this something that's kind of doable for anyone of any size? And they said that someone who is heavier would have had a harder time getting this done. Not necessarily because of their, well, some of it be regarding the weight, but some of it's also because of the position they had to do. So here is the big crazy, this was the actual worst thing about it. And this is anywhere you go. You have to sit in butterfly pose on your back while they're doing this. So basically that's when you lay on your back and you take your feet and you put them up like this and your legs kind of make this kind of a motion for like 2 hours. My hips hurt so bad after 2 hours. I thought I was gonna need like physical therapy, and the best part was I had done leg day earlier in the gym and it was like, oh my god, like it was so bad. So that was actually the worst part about it, and it was like I'd have to sit there and be like, can I please take a break on my leg? And you guys know I hit the gym and I work out, so it's not like I'm out of shape. It was just like, oh dear god, it really, really hurt. So that's one thing I will tell you. You have to be in butterfly pose. Now, when they did my backside, it honestly barely hurt at all. And they had me lay on my side, pull the wax. That was nothing. It was like the more the front that took a really long time and really, really was painful, like as in holding my legs there. And like I said, there's only one spot that kind of really hurt the most. Now, I don't know if that's because I have a higher pain tolerance. I don't know if it's because I took the 2 Tylenol extra strength before, which like I said, I took them and I melted them in coffee. So I think they like hit my bloodstream like right away. But I really did not have a difficult time. Overall, I had a good experience. It wasn't super expensive. The 2 girls who did it for me were great. I also was like worried, like would I feel really uncomfortable with like people, strangers just seeing my lady business? No, it was fine. I will say the facility wasn't like the best because like I said, I was in like an educational place, so it wasn't like a beautiful like spa environment, but I honestly didn't care. As long as it's clean, you know what I mean? Like they kind of like had me like on like a hospital gurney. It was like kind of weird, but other than that, I really didn't mind. So I'm trying to think of anything else that I need to mention. If you have questions, make sure you put them in the comments below because I feel like I'm kind of answering everything. I also asked them, so this is one thing I asked them too. So you guys know I've lost, if you don't know, I've lost 230 pounds. 121 of that was before surgery. So before you're like, oh, must be nice. No, I lost some of the majority of the weight on my own without any medical assistance. And I asked them because, you know, I do have some excess skin in the belly area. Was that something that made it more difficult to do? And they said no. They said that that had no hindrance whatsoever, that the size I was at was totally good, and that there was anything weird with that. So that's what I wanted to mention too, because I know a lot of people who watch this who are on weight loss journeys or have lost lots of weight, and that was something that you might be keep you from doing this because you're like, oh well, I got this excess skin. Honestly, they said it wasn't a problem whatsoever. So I'm definitely gonna get it done again. I really liked it. The big thing they said is to be careful of trying to get like ingrown hair, so to exfoliate. So I've been making sure that I exfoliate that area. They said wait like 24 hours to do any of that kind of stuff. They said you're not really supposed to put it in the sunlight. Well, I wasn't planning on doing that. Overall, I really am happy I did it. I think I'm gonna do it again. I'm like a new woman. I really enjoy it. I feel like it's just a lot more clean and easier to like keep a fresh area overall. I have noticed now that it's been about like 8 or 9 days, or like 9 days since I've had it done. I started knowing hair regrowth after about a week. It's not bad though. People say it's supposed to grow in softer, and I guess it kind of is growing in a little bit soft. It's not terrible. So I don't know, that's my experience. And I will say this is something that is totally personal to you. This is something that you kind of have to experience on your own. My biggest recommendation is definitely taking some kind of pain reliever ahead of time, because I think that seriously made all the difference. Like I said, 2 extra Tylenol, melt them, you're good. Go in there, don't go in there freaking out. I was actually really psyched out about this, and I didn't need to be. It really was not that bad. And people were like, oh, it's gonna be horrible. It really wasn't that horrible. And like I said, I don't know if that's a me thing or if that's just an in general thing. I like it. I don't know. So that's all I have for you guys today. But if you want to see more photos of me, you can check me out on Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter at Justlikedrew, spelled the same way as down below. If you want to be a part of the Just Like Drew crew and you're not already, make sure you click that red subscribe button down below and join our forever family, because we're literally the best crew around, because anybody and everybody can be in our crew. I love you guys so stinking much. And if you like this video and you want to see more from me, you know what to do. Just like Drew, have an amazing day, have an amazing week, have an amazing life. And you know what? Try it for yourself and let me know what you think. All right, talk to you guys so stinking soon. Love you so stinking much. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Okay, I just got done. I'm actually totally fine. Like, I'm not in pain or anything. My legs hurt though. My inner thighs hurt from having to be like sitting butterfly style on my back for like almost 2 hours. So I will do a video officially about my experience, but I'm okay. I feel totally fine.